औज़ुबिल्लाहि मिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। शुरू करता हूँ अल्लाह के नाम से जो बड़ा मेहरबान और निहायत मदद करने वाला है। टुडे 2nd October 2020 mark the 151st birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. I am truly honored to get a chance to present in front of all and present my view on such important topic, Islam and non-violence. Islam is a religion of peace in the fullest sense of word. In fact, the root word of Islam is sin, which itself means peace. So the spirit of Islam is the spirit of peace. According to Islam, peace is not simply absence of war. It is only a peaceful situation that planned activities are possible. It is for this reason that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam went to great extent to establish peace at all cost. Thus, Islam is a religion of peace in the complete sense of the word. Every teaching of Islam is based on the principle of peace and avoidance. Any deviation from the model is deviation from Islam and is due to misconception. We should therefore understand the ideology of peace even in Islam and base our actions upon this ideology so that peace will prevail in the world. There are generally two beliefs, theistic and non-theistic. However, there is a shared acceptance among all believers, whether theistic or non-theistic, agnostic or atheist, that the human being has innate dignity and value and is worthy of respect. A book has been published on the similar topic, but the learned people believe that it's still incomplete and miss some of the concept and philosophy. Indeed, a topic so vast that cannot be summed up in a single book. The word non-violence appears foreign when I think of Islam. However, the lack of use of the term non-violence can be seen as partially reflecting the current state of affairs in several countries throughout the world. Violence is a common and the situation is worsening. There is no need to produce a statistic here because it is happening right in front of our eyes. For those who are worried about the chaotic and destructive consequences that violence brings, it is fitting to talk about non-violence. I would like to elaborately mention an excerpt from Holy Quran that states that to be thoughtful, considerate, and patient are remote behavior for him at that time. Any social and moral religious value that he upholds when he is stable no longer count. Thus, a person exhibiting violence is one who has lost control and is unable to balance an otherwise sound mind, desire, and feeling for others. It is inability to manage the pressure within him that make him explode and harm those around him. A person may feel justified committing violence, however, Islam strongly objects to it and is mentioned in Quran. I would like to sum up by stating that Islam urges us to consider as human first. We share a common humanity, which is the basis of our unity. It is taqwa, God consciousness, which alone constitutes the basis of one superiorities over the other. Taqwa includes goodwill towards other, and this is how Islam supports non-violence and truly prove it by all means. Every religion has a distinctive virtue, and the distinctive virtue of Islam is modesty. And one important thing inscribed on the hilt of the Prophet's sword: forgive him who wrongs you, join him who cuts you off, do good to him who does evil to you, and speak the truth, although it be against yourself. Thank you. Thank you very much.